Lights the lights, lights the lights, lights the lights, lights the lights. How delightful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woke up Sunday morning, gotta know what to say. You gonna cook today? What's up, y'all? I really prefer not to be on. I really did just get up not too long ago, but I got started right away. Yep, don't look at the time. It's Sunday. Okay. Anyway, I got the note to do some chicken. It was in the sink. Put it on the grill. Now, before I barbecue chicken, I know some people are against it, but I like to boil my chicken before. So look at that. Oh, a whole chicken and some drums in there. Now, what I did was I added the world of seasoning. There's the world of seasoning here. Made sure I seasoned it very, very well so that when I added my water to boil, that the seasoning will seep into the chicken. Oh yes, I poked holes into the chicken as well. So it's kind of like a boiled-in marinade, if you will. So anyway, put it on low and let it go ahead and boil itself. So it's been doing that for about a half an hour to 45 minutes, and it's pretty cooked. And of course, like I said, I'm putting it on the grill. So to get my barbecue sauce going is the next thing. This over here is for the hot water mashed potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and switch the burners on that while I come up with the barbecue sauce. To mention, for the hot water mashed potatoes, I put in 2 fresh cut cloves of garlic, and I put some seasoning salt to boil with it. So that's set a little bit higher so that it can boil and cook the potatoes. I went to the refrigerator to get barbecue sauce, and this is what I found. Okay, now looking at that, and then looking at how much chicken I got, I don't think that's gonna do. So you know what I gotta do now? You guessed it. Get that barbecue sauce from scratch. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know it's gonna be good. Just because I got confidence in myself. So now you must be like, what you got going on there, Light? Well, like I told you, I have no idea. And I'm usually scared to do experiments on the screen, but you do what you can. So anyway, I got sugar, oil, vinegar, and maple syrup going in this pan here to start the base of what I am calling my barbecue sauce. In a second, I will be adding tomato sauce to this. You know, look at that. That looks like brown sugar. I think that's what you're supposed to make, you know, barbecue sauce with, but we didn't have any, so we used what we got. Yep, white sugar, a little bit of olive oil to coat the bottom of the pan so nothing sticks. Vinegar, and I did put a little bit of, well, maple syrup. It smells great. I want to add, as you know, if you know me well enough, I'm going to go ahead and add chopped garlic to this now. Because I just, you know, I got to do it. So that's about two cloves there of freshly chopped garlic. Then I'm going to add some seasonings and my tomato sauce in a second. So now I've added the tomato sauce, the little bit of remnants of the barbecue sauce that was in the bottle, some of the chili powder, and some pepper. Just for spice, a little bit of hot sauce too. And now I'm just pretty much stirring it and waiting for it to thicken up a little bit more. And we'll see how that goes, because this is way too runny right now. Way too runny. It would have been better if I had tomato paste instead of sauce, because that's the thickness I need. But I'm going to work it out. Might have to add some ketchup. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going step by step here. Make sure you have your stove on a medium to low setting. You don't want your sauce to spatter up, and you want it to get all the flavoring possible. Yeah, you know, from the garlic and everything else. Marvelous. It looks like barbecue sauce. That's important. That's the evil scientist in her lab. No, not evil. The wonderful scientist in her lab. Yes, so what I did now is I didn't have any flour to thicken it, so I actually used powdered sugar. Figured what the hey, we got sugar going anyway. I did put some ketchup, some more black pepper, and then I had this really nice grill made, what is it called? Smokehouse maple, to give it more of a barbecue flavor. I seasoned it with that. So now I'm just kind of letting it simmer through and thicken up a little bit so that I can go ahead and put it on that chicken on the grill. Actually, I'm about to go put that chicken on the grill. But as we look over here, my potatoes are going. Remember, with the salt and the garlic, you can smell the garlic in the water. Marvelous, marvelous. And I want that to be a certain kind of soft. Actually turn down the heat on the barbecue sauce. I turned it off. Cool it down, you know it's cooling down, yeah. And now, the potatoes. How I know it's finished? Put my fork in it. Look at that. Okay, I could use, see how it cuts right through? That's about the consistency I like my mashed potatoes. Ladies and gentlemen, I go in ahead, I put half a stick of butter, parsley, pepper, and salt to seasoning. Don't want to put too much more salt because we boil the potatoes in the salt. But like I said, it smells miraculous. As you can see, I have the stove still on, just trying to get the liquid to go into the potatoes, yes, to make them mashed potato worthy. But not, we don't want it to be runny. So this is to ensure that any leftover liquid is actually steamed out. And I have to say, for all these potatoes, I actually left about a cup of the water in it. But as you can see, this is coming out very lovely. My hot water mashed potatoes are so delicioso. Yes, they smell wonderful. Lumpy, if you want it creamier, you could add milk. That's why it's hot water. You don't really need milk if you don't like dairy. You could use mayonnaise to whip it up some more. So a little trick we got, just make sure it's hot enough. You don't want to undercook your mayonnaise and make everybody sick. So you just keep adding water until it's the smoothness that you like. And keep whipping it around. This is going to be delectable. It's hot water mashed potatoes, guys. Finito. Okay? It looks good. It looks delicious. Finito. Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. It's real. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Not too lumpy. Not too smooth. Just the way I like it. Like I said, do it like you like it. And we're done with that. Hot water mashed potatoes. I didn't put any milk. No mayonnaise. Just more water and seasoning. And it's so good. I can't even wait. Cornbread. Cornbread. So what I did here is I put my milk, I put my eggs down first, because one thing I learned, especially when making the waffles, is you add the dry to the liquid, so you're dealing with a whole lot less lumps. Now, I also put some, you see it's a little brown, put a little cinnamon and allspice. This is my little specialty touch to my cornbread. I did put a special ingredient in there, but special also means secret in this case. You know, girl can't divulge all of her secret ingredients now. So, yeah, basically, just going to do 2 boxes of it. Put it in the pan, put it in the oven, 400 degrees, like the instructions say. No biggie. So, I just took some of the chicken broth from boiling up my chicken and added flour so I could have gravy for my mashed potatoes. Pretty simple. It's already seasoned. Just add the flour, to thickness. And look at that. Gravy for my mashed potatoes. Now, something's wrong with the electronic grill. That's why I prefer my charcoal and everything, because you can't never go wrong with that. So now I'm putting my oven back at 400 so that I can go ahead and put the chicken and the barbecue sauce together in the oven instead of the grill. But we compromise, we make things happen. I'm not going to sit here and battle with this new upgraded technology. Give me a fire pit any day, you know what I'm saying? Here I go, here I go, here I go, here I go. Yep, painting that barbecue sauce on there. Look at that. Like I said, I'm about to go ahead and put this bird in the oven. It's already cooked. I just want the barbecue sauce to stick to it, so it's still barbecue chicken. I wasn't going to make my barbecue sauce in vain, but look at it. Isn't it delicious looking? I taste just like BBQ. So come eat me. Yeah, so I'm going to do that to all the pieces. You don't have to go through this. This is actually one of my favorite parts, painting the chicken. Excuse the camera work, you know, I'm busy trying to focus here. So it's going to be all over the place. But you get the idea, the gist of what I'm doing. Making sure there's barbecue sauce and every place there's chicken. Now, if that ain't beautiful, I don't know what is. Would you look at that? That's barbecue chicken for that. What? Look at that. All angles. Oh, she's so beautiful. And then there go the drumsticks in there. About to take those out, put it on a plate, and do what I do best. Well, here it is, guys. Now, the beans, I just kind of added seasoning, so I didn't really cook it. But there's the cornbread. See that? The mashed potatoes and gravy, and that barbecue chicken. Sunday. Woke up Sunday morning. Yes, I'm excited about it. You should be too. Lights the lights, lights the lights, lights the lights.